Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I like my respected friend from the Buddhist. I also required this one to stand on. So this is how we have to be together and in harmony for the greater interest of the community and the country. Um, you know, respected Vice Chancellors, members of the faculties, respected leaders of the religious communities, honorable parents, respected students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We hear that knowledge is power. And it was dawned on me when I was sitting there, because everything that everyone was saying, I was understanding nothing. I was understanding not a word. So I was considering myself the most illiterate man sitting here in this hall. And I would rather like to ask the head of this institution, when is the next admission for the Sinhala language learning, so that I can also take admission and start learning Sinhala language so that I can understand what people are saying. And I'm serious about it, frankly. So that is the importance of knowledge about our religions, our cultures, our values, our way of life. It makes you a responsible citizen of a society. It makes you a responsible and contributing citizen of your country. When you know about the values and basics of other religions, you tend to develop respect for those values, others' religions' values, and for their fundamentals. And in return, you draw respect for your own religion from the other religions and other communities. So it is always a two-way traffic. It's always both ways. When you respect the values of other religion, you get a return respect for your own values and your own religion from the other community, and therefore both the communities or all the communities live in peace and harmony among themselves. Knowledge brings you that. Extremism, radicalism, terrorism is part of no religion. No religion teaches extremism. No religious teaches radicalism. And no religion teaches terrorism, to kill, subjugate, or terrorize innocent people of other religions, of other cultures. So anyone who is operating on the lines of extremism, believe me, is working outside his own religion. He is not working as a part of his own religion. He is now extending his religion beyond its religious limits. Whether it is Islam, whether it is Christianity, whether it is Buddhism, whether it is Hinduism, all are peaceful religions. And anyone within all these religions, when they decide to operate on the extremist and radicalist side, is crossing the boundary of their own religion. Well, since this country is a Buddhist majority country, and we are always having democracy in our countries, therefore it is incumbent on the minorities to live in peace and harmony with the majority. Because by living in peace and harmony with the majority, they bring good to their own communities. They bring good to their own society. They bring good to their own families. Living at a tangent with the majority not only brings bad and discomfort to you physically yourself, but to your entire community. So therefore, when I always meet the members of the minority communities, including Muslims, I always request to them that please learn to live in harmony. This is your country. This is the country of your generations. So you have to respect the values, the laws, the regulations, and the mandate of this country. And that is how you not only help the leadership and the society of the country, you help your own community, which is your prime responsibility to help and protect your own community. So that is my advice to all the minorities, communities here in this country. When you have a leadership across the political divide, it is incumbent, it is part of our religion to obey your leadership that you have chosen, or the majority of you have chosen. It is incumbent on us to obey them for the greater interest of the country, for the greater interest of the society, and for greater peace and harmony within the country and within the society. I am now exactly 1 month old here in Sri Lanka, and I came here with a dream, with a wish, with a desire to see this country prospering. It has tremendous potential. Its literacy rate is 97% and beyond. Why can't it be a very developed country? All the communities are highly educated with tremendous potential. Why can't it become, as I said in one of our seminars, why cannot Sri Lanka become Singapore? You have all the potentials. You have all the assets. You have all the wherewithal to be a developed country. The only thing is that if you have to live in peace and harmony, if you learn to live in peace and harmony amongst yourself, fortunately or unfortunately, geography of any country always bring opportunities and challenges. Just like Pakistan, located at such a place where every world power's interest is there, exactly in the same manner, geographically, Sri Lanka is located at a place where every country, bigger or smaller, is interested in Sri Lanka. So it gives you tremendous opportunities, but it also brings along a lot of challenges for you and your leadership. If you are able to understand those challenges and you are able to overcome those challenges to the best interest of your country, this country will be very soon a very developed country. So as I said, that I came with a desire, with a dream, with a hope, and with a wish to participate in that direction, in that goal of this country becoming a prosperous country. We at the High Commission of Pakistan, every day we discuss amongst ourselves what we can do, how can we contribute for this country's prosperity. We have 1,000 scholarships advertised already for the young boys and girls of this country to go and study for higher education in our country. We have tremendous amount of cooperation in the fields of defense with our Sri Lankan partners. We have tremendous potential. Both countries have tremendous potential in the fields of tourism. And we have the second most holiest sites of the Buddhist religion in Pakistan with tremendous potential. We will always endeavor and suggest to our friends to come along with us. We would like to take them to visit those sites and also start a process of religious tourism to Pakistan. So that is the amount of potential that we, the two of us, the two countries have got. My final advice, my final wish, my final request to all of you across your religious, ethnic, cultural divide, that please get united with your leadership, because any leadership of the country would never think bad for the country. They would always think for the prosperity of the country. So be that your political leadership, be that your ethnic leadership, be that your religious leadership, when you get behind your leadership, your entire faculties, strengths get collected and start working for the interest of your country. So I thank you all for giving me the opportunity to express my feeling. We will do everything possible as a country and as a High Commission to assist our Sri Lankan brothers and sisters in their dreams, in their achievements. And I also would like to take the opportunity of congratulating the students who are about to receive their certificates or degrees. I would also like to congratulate the members of the faculty who have made this possible. And I would also like to congratulate the members of the various, the leaders of the various religious communities here. I would also like to congratulate Mr. Ali Sabri for having been here and be instrumental in making all this possible. Thank you very much.